on the game. Yep, there we go. Okay. Level 83. I'm almost done. And I don't know if there's multiple endings in this one too. I probably should have looked that up before going crazy hard on getting literally everything in the game. Or almost everything. I did fuck up a little bit. Was it this one? Was it? Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's going crazy and I forgot. There we go.
Come on, let's go.
You sense something strange from within. This must be as deep as the fortress goes. Prepare yourself before pressing ahead. Open the door and commence the final battle. Yes, please. We're going straight the fuck in. Hopefully this is all voiced. It'll be a little weird if it's not, but
I've been waiting for you. Welcome, my old comrades. And my lady, Rosvita.
Sorry, we're not the allies you once knew.
Yes, how foolish of me. From the looks of it, Dr. Noah managed to save Adol and the Crimson King.
that was a close call.
You look alright to me. Besides, I was sure that if anybody could make it through that procedure alive, it'd be you.
How can he be so cruel?
I mean, Adol does have plot armor, but like,
What have you been doing here for the last 15 years after you disappeared? You owe me an explanation, Zola.
Saint Rosvita. Ever since I succeeded in creating you, I thought to myself, why stop there? Shadowlard attempted to restore Glia with a homunculus army of only the elite. But he lacked ambition. Why settle for only the experiences of the living? But you, Rosvita, are my crown.
Uh-oh, looks like we're gonna have to do some fighting.
The prospects of alchemy.
no idea why that didn't pop up before. Also, hello, Switch. Let me know if chat delays for some reason. 29 months? That's over 2 years. Wow, one...
Imagine what we could do with all the great heroes and minds of the past. That was my vision. To amalgamate all of their combined wisdom with alchemy.
That's impossible. Papa.
I forgot what I set the Goku sound to. I thought it was... Maybe it's for the first time subscription? I don't remember.
What you did with Rosvita and Anemona would have taken too much time.
That is correct. I had the same concern. That is, until I found you, Adol Kristen. You not only harbor an abundance of insight from your adventures, but you've also encountered a great many exceptional beings. Among them are beings some would consider to be gods.
True.
What have you done?
Through my research, I was able to extract those
Ooh,
memories from Adol.
good for you, man. That is a big
My
jump.
magnum opus is far greater than what Shadowlard could have ever dreamed. With the combined memories of the people Shadowlard and I collected in the prison, and the extraordinary wisdom etched into Adol's soul, I fused all of them into one single being. A being like the gods themselves. No, a being that is superior to the gods. Aprilis, with this god in the Grimwald Nox, all of you can be freed from this curse.
He's lost it. To think that someone could come up with something so egregious.
And tonight, with the Grimwald Nox at its peak, my magnum opus will finally be complete.
Your magnum opus.
That vessel, it's filling up with blue spirits.
How was your day, Switch? Work? Not work? You eat a cake? Did you... I don't know, what else do people do? Play a video game? Play Claire Obscure? Expedition 33?
Is that
DLC? Beat it?
At all?
He's really gone and done it.
Its power is astonishing.
It's beautiful. O Atra, thou, born from night, I beseech thee, become the guardian of the Grimwald Nox in the god's stead.
Perish.
Is it a... Wait. Simon is the really difficult boss, right? Secret boss? That's fucked up, man.
Was that?
What's happening out there?
It appears that all of the monsters outside the fortress were annihilated.
What? In an instant?
There's no doubt about it. He wields the power of the gods.
It's exactly as I feared.
Yes, I'm pleased that it meets your expectations at all. Now, none of you have any need to fight in the Grimwald Nox ever again. You can live unshackled from the curse that has plagued you all your life. Allow me to congratulate you. I am truly happy for all of you. You deserve this.
Papa. Really? But... can we really trust something this powerful?
There's no way it's that simple.
Would you prefer fighting tirelessly like you have for the past 500 years for the rest of eternity?
Well, no, but...
That is, unless you find joy in being a slave to the Grimwald Nox. Regardless, I have no further need for Monstroms. I invited you here as a debt to my old friends, but it's best if you leave now.
I acknowledge that your work has allowed us to survive for so long. However, I want to find a solution that we can all believe in. And I'm willing to wait, if that's what it takes.
Aprilis.
You never change, do you? Why do you insist on suffering with them? Many people once trusted you, and many exploited you as well. This weakness was to blame for your demise, or has it been so long that you've forgotten? No matter how many times I offered you my hand, you refused to take it.
No, Zola, I
don't want to hear it. I'm tired, Rosvita. I don't want to see you get hurt anymore. I didn't spend all those years reviving you just so I could lose you again! Atra. Restrain her.
You can't!
Bastard.
There is no need.
Yeah, you can't make a being that's above a god and expect it.
Homunculi are no longer necessary. Consequently, I will dispose of them, including their leader, Rosvita.
It's just gonna kill everybody. That's just how this works.
No.
Maybe indeed. Maybe
My
indeed.
purpose is
I made a gingerbread house today. That's fun.
complete and utter
I
eradication
decorated
of the
it.
source of enmity in the Grim.
I didn't make the gingerbread from scratch. But that was fun.
Source of enmity?
You can't mean.
The animus within Balduke is a pestilence that threatens to consume the rest of the world. To ensure its preservation, the pestilence must be cleansed.
In other words,
He's gonna
You're
kill
going
him.
to destroy Balduke?
It will be the catalyst of its own salvation.
All the wisdom in the world smashed together, and nobody thought this would be the verdict? With the shit I've seen, I almost don't blame him.
but this isn't right!
Zola!
You leave me with no other choice.
Are you gonna unplug him?
See Satras functions.
Yeah.
Zola! Papa!
Jesus Christ. Hey.
I must eliminate all hindrances to my objective.
God, this hair is so extra evil.
You are next.
This is Adel on Adel violence.
Adol Kristen. You have not been selected to be eliminated. But if you obstruct me, I will destroy you as well.
Stand with me and protect Balduke!
Let's go.
Understood.
Alright!
It's come to this, huh?
Guess I'm just gonna have to kill God.
I like the sound of that.
There's no way we're gonna let you destroy Balduke!
Our fates aren't the gods, and certainly not yours to decide.
I should have chose an even harder difficulty. I thought hard would be like just fine, but it really does not require you to think like at all past a certain point. At the beginning it did, but I guess that's the problem with a lot of action RPGs. Flame Spear kind of had that problem too, I suppose. But it was a lot harder to get healing items. Maybe that would have been the solution here, is restrict healing items to equipables instead of allowing you to use any healing item at any given time, and you can stockpile them to no end. I suppose if I used them all at the beginning or during the game, then it would be a lot more difficult. Like, I can just tank all the hits and then just, I don't need to deflect or parry or...
Go drink some water, or I'll fucking end you!
Alright! Jesus Christ! So aggressive. Anime tits indeed. Yeah, we got the anime titties right in the middle there. It's... She does have some big tits. Like, even for anime girls, the big ones.
I can keep going.
Bada bing, bada boom. You do it? What have you been up to, fetal pigeons? Besides getting people to drink water. God, this is gonna be this guy's only phase too, I bet. This fight is actually pretty long, but really not well. Fair enough. Like a wolf in a fucking 1940s cartoon. You see a hot woman, you're like, ooga, ooga, and then, you know, the steam comes out of your ears, and then you're like, oh man, I need to drink some water to cool this down. Ultra Nox, feel us. We got cat girls. We got edgy boys. We got big titty girls.
Attacks aren't doing a damn thing.
Are you satisfied, homunculi?
We got weird god people.
You have done well for the past 500 years.
Take caution.
Is this the end?
What's happening now?
You did this.
Yes, I did. I am your creator. It is truly regrettable that you were a failure. It seems I need to conduct some more tests.
Sola.
I destabilized the force keeping him together.
I like how he just has a giant switch
So more powerful.
that just allows him to do that.
Be careful.
At least he installed a failsafe. I mean, if you're gonna make a creature that can
It is I.
kill anything, maybe make a button that says "Stop this thing from existing." Seems like a pretty obvious fucking thing to do, but
I still must end Grimwald. Nox. Exterminate.
well, maybe we are gonna have another phase. Oh, now that is a final form.
What's going on? I couldn't fully separate all the souls that compose Atra. This must be the result of the amalgamation breaking down.
He's only barely able to keep the souls intact. He may be vulnerable in this state. Monstrums, prepare for the final assault!
Affirmative.
Classic final boss. Prison Tower of Forged Souls, Anima, Ergastulum.
We're going to finish this!
The souls failed to separate. It's out of control. Use caution. It's too late to back out now.
We can't afford to let this chance go to waste.
I should have just started on the hardest difficulty. Oh, man. Well, I guess I have been 100%ing it, so that's probably also part of it to blame. There we go. That'd be so funny if I didn't know how to run at this point in the game. Oh, what can I attack? Oh!
I can keep going. We'll never kill this thing just by throwing ourselves at it.
It must have a weakness somewhere.
If it does, my gift will be able to see it.
Persistent bastards! Die already!
Hasn't you had enough yet? Papa! The nexus between the souls is weakening. We're nearly there.
We mustn't slow down now. Adol, we're all counting on you.
There we go. All right.
Did we do it?
What was that?
That was the core of souls that Atra was comprised of. Once it lost the power keeping it fused, it shattered, and the souls began dissipating.
So is it over?
Oh.
Yes, Atra is no longer a threat. That said, it means that nothing will change. We must continue fighting the Grimwald Nox as we always have.
But Balduke is safe now, at least.
And it'll stay that way, as long as we keep fighting.
I'll do my best to make sure everyone can keep living in peace. The important thing is that we'll do it together.
I will do my part as well.
I'm never getting rid of you guys, am I?
No more curse. Another piece of Adel?
Adol. What do you wish to do?
What do you mean?
About the monsters, of course. Do you wish to free them?
With all of us here, at this moment, we can stop the Grimwald Nox together.
Oh, yeah, we should do that.
But without it, the enmity of the people cannot be contained.
Okay.
Because of this, the future of Balduke is uncertain.
I mean, it would be uncertain anyway, I feel like.
It may even come to pass that its people will suffer a far worse fate.
Ah, it'll be up to them.
But maybe that's how things should be. What does your heart tell you, Adol?
You, of all people, should know. Choice is not always between right or wrong. The only absolute is that the choice must be made.
There's two different endings, or if it's just...
We'll help you make it come true, Adol. All you need to do is choose.
Thank you. I'm counting on you.
This is the Egg of Dropnir. It is the relic that manifests Lemiris from enmity.
Okay, so there was like an object doing it. That makes a lot more sense, because like why the fuck was that happening? It's like, oh, because there's an object that does it. Okay. Okay.
Now, Adol, destroy the egg. By doing so, the Grimwald Nox will cease to exist.
Does this game have multiple endings? No. No, there is not. Okay. Feels like there should be.
Its life is a beacon of hope. You've always been able to find it, haven't you?
Find me.
So much, Adol. I'm so happy I had a chance to see you again.
No matter how perilous the path before you, you walk it undeterred.
That courage lies in all humans. After all, you freed me from my eternal fate.
there. Seemed like a dumb idea to fucking put that. I guess it was a long time ago and that the gods did it. So, as always, we can blame the gods.
You're finally awake.
Oh yeah, I solved all your guys' issues.
What's with you and fainting?
What happened?
Where am I?
It seems we're just outside of Balduke, though we don't know how.
Is it true you destroyed the Grimwald Nox?
Yep.
A strange voice told us you did.
I no longer feel the presence of the Grimwald Nox, nor any Lemiries.
Sorry for...
I want to believe that it's finally over.
Sorry that I chose for you.
Yeah.
There's nothing to apologize for.
Wow, the one kid's
I don't know
crippled.
what I would have chosen if I were you.
I think I might have chosen to keep the Grimwald Nox. Me too. I don't mind having to fight, if it's to protect the ones I love. However, then there would be no room to change for the better. Not for us, and not for Balduke.
Yeah. You might be right.
With that, our final battle, like all our other battles, ended like nothing had ever happened. After the Victory Day festival concluded, Balduke returned to normal. This was thanks to Warden Valger and Governor General Lindheim resuming their posts. The Glean Hieroglyph Knights were reinstated with a new master from the church. Things weren't exactly the same around Balduke, but little by little, it would regain its spirit. One of the changes was that the Monstroms were never seen again. With the Grimwald Nox gone, we had lost our gifts.
Thank
The
God.
priest told us that the curse was always tied to the Grimwald Nox.
No more
There were
edginess.
rumors of the Monstrom's whereabouts, but they went away eventually. Maybe one day, the Monstroms will be forgotten altogether. But in the meantime...
Alright, I think I'm all packed up. Perks of traveling light. I prefer bringing memories instead of stuff.
I know, dude.
Ready to go too, Adel?
Yeah, I just finished.
Great, perfect timing. You wanted to say goodbye to Carla and Shantae, didn't you? We can do that before we leave.
Opportunity to walk around, talk to everybody. Everybody in here.
Adol, my dear, you're not really leaving me, are you? Whatever will I do without you? But I suppose that the original intent of this bar was to help you leave.
Yep.
That's why it's called the Dandelion, right? A seed that floats into the wind, onto a new journey.
That's right. I knew this day would come, so this is for the best. I suppose I'll have to hold back my tears and see you off with a smile.
Thank you for all you've done.
Anytime, my dear. We've been through thick and thin together, and we have our memories to show for it.
What are you gonna do with the bar?
I've thought about it, but I can't bear to leave her. I've grown much too fond of this place. So I think I'll keep her open. I'll save 2 seats for you at the bar, okay? When you return, she'll be even more gorgeous than you remembered.
I'm looking forward to that.
I'd like to express my gratitude as well, for everything you've done for this city, Adol.
I still haven't wrapped my head around you being Cardinal Lindheim. You might be one crafty guy, but you're all right in my book.
I've always had a knack for hiding my identity.
No.
I'm the one who should be apologizing to you. Though my circumstances required it, I was still dishonest about who I was.
I heard that when Lindheim was younger, he worked in the mines for 2 years in secret. In the entire 2 years, nobody suspected that the son of a noble was working amongst them.
I did it to understand the perspective of the people. Being imprisoned with you and escaping was an experience I'll never forget at all.
You've got more guts than the best of us. There's all sorts of characters in the Roman Empire, huh?
Now, I hate to see you leave, but we wouldn't want to.
I love to watch you go.
I'd wager there are other people waiting to see you off.
Ah, that's right. We have to go see Carla at the Pendleton Company. Without her, the Dandelion would never have happened.
Adol, Dogi, be careful out there, okay?
We'll be wishing for your success in all your future adventures.
Oh, come on! Well? Well?
Voyons voir.
No longer have the ability to double jump. Oh hey, it's these two.
Adol.
Yeah, she doesn't need her mask anymore. Kind of fucked up that there was just like an I mean, I guess it's kind of like Final Fantasy X, where they're like, this is our whole society. We've lived like this for or however long, 600 years. And then like, they're like, nothing can ever change. And then they just like stop Sin completely. And they're like, oh shit, I guess things can change. Whoopsie-daisy.
Adol.
I think that's one of my favorite storytelling tropes.
Let's see.
Okay.
When it's like, okay, all of the people think that you cannot and will never change fate, and it's like, no, you definitely can.
Well. Yay!
I like how it just lets you talk to like random people if you want to. Oh, it's these fuckers. Donkey.
Thank you both for coming.
Didn't know you'd be here too, Krisha.
Carla told me that you'd be stopping by. I, wanted to say thank you one last time. Not long ago, I thought I'd have to be a monstrum for the rest of my life. But you freed us from the Grimwald's
I feel
knocks,
like this is
Adol.
gonna be like 10 minutes.
But our lives wouldn't be ours if it weren't for you.
So, how are you adapting? You've all returned to your original non-homunculus bodies, right?
Yes, except for Anemona, of course. But thanks to Dr. Noah, I feel perfectly normal. Well, there is the little problem of all my old memories getting jumbled up. But we've all decided to look to the future, instead of dwelling on the past.
Yeah, that's a good outlook.
I didn't want you to leave worrying about us. Hey, that's weird.
No.
I don't want to say goodbye at all. Can't you stay with me a little longer?
I'm sorry, Krisha. I wish I could.
You know he can't do that, Krisha. Besides, Adol's already done enough for us. Let's not make him do any more. I'm sure that Adol and Dogi have more people they have to see before they go.
I know, but...
I never thought Krisha would take to you so well, given how shy she used to be. On behalf of all of us at Pendleton, thank you for everything you've done. Krisha told me what had happened. You're a hero, Adol.
No.
That's true, you know. It was Adol's history that started this mess.
You may have a point, but it was my honor to have helped you, nonetheless. From the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Thank you.
Just think of it as a mutually beneficial business arrangement. Though it's unfortunate a business partner as promising as you is departing. Whenever you decide to return to Balduke, you'll always be welcome at Pendleton.
We might just take you up on that.
so much, Adol. Please, come back to Balduke one day. I'll be waiting for you.
Stay well, Adol, and safe travels.
Just bolts out of there like,
Adol, Kristen.
we gotta get out of here.
At last, I finally
Oh.
found you. Where have you been hiding?
Doesn't she work for the Roman Empire? What does she do again?
Yeah.
So you've uncovered my top secret assignment, have you? I will admit there may have been some truth to your statements from the interrogation. Though I was reluctant to acknowledge it. But now that I have, I realize that you're even more dangerous than I thought. Now you will come quietly back to the prison with me.
No.
What?
Adol, show her what Parks gave you. This is one of those times it would come in handy, right?
What's this? An adventuring charter? This is unmistakably Cardinal Mayheim's handwriting. How in the world did a reprobate like you get your hands on this? More importantly, when did Cardinal Lindheim return? And what is Shadowlard and the others?
Wait, you really have no idea? The Cardinal's been back as the Governor General for a while now. As for Shadowlard, he's gone. So the Hieroglyph Knights are restructuring.
I haven't seen any reports since I escaped the Hieroglyph Knights and hid underground.
Guess she wouldn't. She's been under a rock. Literally. Speaking of, I don't mean any offense, but, you kinda stink.
For all I know, you may very well have forged this letter. I must confirm its legitimacy with the Cardinal at once.
What? Hey!
Listen here, Adol Kristen. If I learn you forged this letter, I'll have you imprisoned once more. You stay right there until I come back.
No, thank you.
She's persistent, I'll give her that. But we should probably get going before Deputy Crazy gets back. If we go now, we shouldn't have any problems leaving through the front gate.
Get the hell out of here.
Adol!
Ah, good. It seems we've caught you just in time.
Jules. And Dr. Noah. I'm sorry, Jules. You can't walk anymore after losing your gift, right?
Yep, I got the short end of the stick. My original body has the same disease too. Maybe I'll find a way to restore the Grimwald Nox so I can have my gift back.
At least you've kept your humor.
Well, it beats being a wet blanket about it.
Good old Jules.
Oh, I have a message from Anamona for you. She said, "Thank you for everything. Let us meet again."
No frills, straight to the point. That's Anima for you.
Despite how concise the message was, she did appear sad you were leaving. In any case, I believe the choice she made was for the best. Zola was generous enough to perform one final procedure for her.
Ah, I get you. So, what's the plan for the Noahs?
About that.
We found a lead on Jules' disease. Maybe the research documents that Zola left behind give me hope that it can. I don't expect him to be cured immediately, but I'm sure we can slow its progression. In fact, he's already doing so well, he insisted on coming to bid you goodbye.
Hey, that's great news, Jules.
Well, I'm not out of the woods yet. We still don't know if I can be cured completely. So, you two really are leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm sad to say bye too, kiddo.
Are you going to continue your adventures then, Adol? Hey, if I can walk again someday, do you think I could come to visit you?
Yeah.
Really? I'm going to hold you to that. Then you can tell me about all the new things you two have seen on your adventures.
You got it. We'll tell you so many stories, you'll be begging us to stop. In the meantime, make sure you record your own adventures in that notebook of yours. Then we can swap stories next time we meet. Right, Adol?
I wouldn't expect anything less from Adol the Red.
Adol, Dogi, thank you for everything you've done for our family. Jules, Pamela, and I wish you the best on your journey.
We appreciate that. You've done plenty for us, too.
Thank you, both of you, and take care.
Right back at you, Jules. All right then. Time to go, Adol. Would you look who it is?
Oh, looks like we just made it.
We've got ourselves an entourage. Did you all come to say goodbye?
Yeah, both of you have done so much for all of us. The least we could do was send you off in kind. My coworkers also send their regards. Oh, they covered for me at the Coliseum so I could come say goodbye.
Your boyfriend here's a keeper, Yufa.
Boyfriend?
Girl, just date him.
Aren't you gonna make it official already? Go! I'm sorry about that. Hell, Ood, cut it out!
That's the Gamberg family for you. Felix has got his work cut out for him.
Thank you for everything, Adol. And for all you've done for our sister especially.
Your sister's the one who's gotten us out of more scrapes than we can count.
Yeah.
The best? She's fun to tease, too. Look! Yufa's blushing! Hey, you two! What did I just say? I haven't even said goodbye to Adol yet. Well, now it's too quiet. Hurry it up, woman! Adol's busy, you know.
Woman.
Dude.
God damn, girl.
Adol, I love this city, just as my mother and father did. And I'm glad I can continue living here with my siblings.
Battle's like, I never know what she's talking about. I'm just staring at those bazongas.
They're giving us the push we needed. The wounds we've suffered may never heal completely. But I'll keep my head up and smash through every wall that holds me back. As long as we're all smiling, it'll give Mom and Dad a reason to smile down on us too. I'll follow your example, Adol, and keep looking toward the
Like, they're the size of her head.
Thank you.
Yeah. Keep it going for us, okay?
You kids take care too. Don't give your sister too much trouble. You hear?
You hear?
We'll do our best, Dogi.
Bye-bye, Adol. Don't be strangers, okay?
Best of luck on your travels, both of you.
We'll miss you. But But don't look back, okay? We'll never forget you two.
Neither will we. Adel Kristen! Uh-oh. Here comes the warden.
Thanks for everything.
Yes. You as well. So, I take it you're leaving?
Yup.
Yeah, that's the plan. Good. That might be for the best.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? After everything that's happened, the Imperial military's on their way from Rom. The relatively new Paranormal Investigation Division is also involved. Whew, they don't waste any time, do they? You know Ingrid, don't you? She's actually a highly ranked officer in the Imperial Army. She used her connections to request additional support from the Roman military. No idea how she managed to report on all those events while she was in hiding, though. I heard the two of you were the primary suspects in the investigation. Come on, can't we catch a break? I am a Roman soldier, so if they require it, I will be obliged to aid them.
And then I'll
Anyway,
kick the shit out of you.
Thought I'd give you fair warning.
Got it. We're gonna move on.
That might be in your best interest. Stay sharp. Until we meet again, Adel Kristen. Looks like there's one more person waiting for you.
Heading out, Adol? Now that the Grimwald Nox is gone, the people's fate rests in their own hands. There's a possibility of a far more disastrous war or calamity in the future. That being said, you all risked your lives to pave this new path for Balduq. Now it's our responsibility to ensure it leads to the future this city deserves.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys will be
I
fine.
appreciate the sentiment. We can do no less as the people who live upon this land. You are kind, Adol Kristen. And you are also steadfast. Do you remember when I told you I wished the Monstroms didn't have to fight anymore? It was right before our final battle.
Yeah.
Teasing me now, are you?
Yep.
I had a feeling, Adol, from the moment I met you in the prison, that you would be the one to spark the change that I could only dream of. But I always reserved my expectations, and yet, you exceeded them anyway. Thank you for freeing the Monstroms. This is the first moment in a very long time that I myself have felt free.
Yeah, you guys don't have to be emo anymore.
Then...
I'm sure you've spent your life living for the sake of others. Though, I guess I'm not one to talk. But hey, it might be good for you to take some time to yourself for a change.
Interesting. I can do that now, can't I?
You have your whole life ahead of you.
Yes, you're right. Adol, thank you again. For everything. Though it pains me to see you go, I'm glad for you all the same. Goodbye, Adol.
So, where to next, Adel? If you want to stay on the road, we can head towards Garmin. Or if you're pining for the sea breeze, we could take a trip overseas to Bratai.
Ah, wherever the wind takes us.
You really took that dandelion thing to heart, huh? By the way, I've been meaning to ask. You've been on the road for a while now. You ever think about settling down anywhere?
I do. All the time.
Really? Could have fooled me. We made a lot of great memories here, with a lot of great people. Wherever the next destination may be, I hope we meet more folks like that again. Hey, Adam. Look.
Hawk? Is he even over there? Where's the Hawk Tua? Yeah, he's gonna be up there. Yeah. Okay. It'd be funny if he just wasn't in the end. They're like, oh, we forgot about him. Oh, man. The end of East 9. Only one more to go. Then, when are we on play 5? I don't know, I haven't decided on that yet. But I could always just do it off stream. To be continued in Adel's next book. Whew, okay. Wow. Wow. So there's only... Yeah, I'm definitely going to uninstall this one. Yeah, that's fine. Played it for 44 hours. Oh my god. A great game, though. Really was. It was a great game, okay? It was a great one. Can I buy Proud Nordics? Is that just up for pre-order? Oh no, it's available. Oh, that's just... But it's only the Japanese release. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Well, I wouldn't want to... Man, that's pretty annoying. I guess I'm fine with just playing Nordics, I would think. Gaming. Deal. Tits indeed. Tits indeed. How's it going, Liddy? It's technically on sale on the Switch, but I don't really want to do that. Humble Bundle at 60. GG deals. Oh, on GOG it's $44.99. Oh man, I feel like I'd rather have the Steam version because let me take a look. I just beat the 9th game. Yep. It was really good. I did like the last game more, but I also put like so many hours into the 9th game that like I can't say that I wasn't completely addicted to it. So, you know, how do I don't really understand the GOG storefront. Let's check out Green Man Gaming. Yeah, $44.99. What comes in the deluxe edition? Costume packs. What comes in the ultimate edition? More costumes. That's crazy. Can't charge like $40 for costumes. That's like actually really obscene, I feel. But I should change my password, huh? Account settings, update. It really is unfortunate that like, and like, it'd be one thing if it was DLC included or if it had, I don't know, really, really any reason to, buy it, but like costumes are like, you can, if you get it on Steam, people just mod costumes in, especially if you want to see them naked, because there are definitely December 2023. Bought a pack before that, but whatever. Okay, proceed to payment. Of course, then I need to log in. But yeah, there's only one other. Well, there's Ys 10. Technically, Ys 5 is a game, but people say that it's not worth it. So I don't know. I'm like in the air about playing that, but I'm definitely playing this game, Ys 10. So that's, I can at least confirm that. Yeah, this is going to be really weird, though, because Ys 10 takes place essentially before... I think it takes place directly after the second game, which is like... I don't know, just it's a very confusing timeline, because, like... I don't know, they did that with... God of War as well, where God of War Ascension takes place like way at the beginning, and it's like, okay, in God of War Ascension he fights like things that are on par with things that he needed to fight as a god, and like, but he's just doing it without having been a god. Very confusing. Okay, let's see. Let's take a, well, this downloads. Let's take a look at the Ys timeline. Okay. So, 700 BC. Alright. I hate these wiki pages. Alright. Ys Origins, 700 BC. Cool. 17 AC. Is that after Adol? After Christian? After Christ? Travelogue, Ancient Ys. It takes place the same year that Ys 1 and 2. January saved an entire continent, floating continent. I don't know, July went and did a whole nother adventure. Which I think that's just so weird. And then the Great Forest of Celceta, which yeah, that's the Memories of Celceta, where he's in the forest and he found the angel looking guy. Ys 3, which is the Oath in Felghana, which I always forget about, but that's where he goes back to Dogi's hometown. And then they do a whole bunch of stuff there. 5, which I didn't play, but it is canon. I don't know why some people say that it's not. And then Lacrimosa of Donna, which is 8, so that takes place right after that. And then 6 and 7 and then 9. So, God, it's just the span. It's like such a 7 years. 7 years he's gone on like this much stuff that we know of, because I don't think you could insert anything else in here besides remaking Ys 5. But that's the only thing that I can think of. Yeah, the world started a long time ago. Some stuff happened. Man. That shit is all crazy. If I look at Ys 5... haven't really checked this out. I think it's just, and it's on the Super Nintendo. I feel like it would make sense to play 5. The more I think about it, the more it sort of gets there. Look, Ys 5, the forgotten game of the Ys series. And it's 5 hours, which isn't that long. I kind of want to just see how the combat works. Willy? Oh, there's a character named Willy. I'll have to check it out. Okay, I just want to see how they... Yeah, so you go down, you stab stuff. Fine. And again, 5 hours is such a short period of time. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. And if they remake it, they remake it, but it's going to be years. So. Alright, well. I'm still going to do Ys 10 first before I do 5, but I'll go back to 5. I think that just makes sense. Yeah. Well, and that's just it. There's a bunch of the Ys games that I had that are like for the... I don't know. The whole thing is so confusing because they remake the games and there's several versions of the old versions and then there's several versions of the remake, or there's only one version of the remake completely, but it updates the story of it to make it more canonical. So I guess I'm just going for the canon games in the series. So that's, I think if I play 5 and then that's canon, but they retcon stuff in the remake, then I'll play the remake. I think that would make sense. Okay, it looks like co-op has a much better interface this time. Let's see if I can get my graphics up here or display first. Borderless. Yep, that's what I want. You know that Adel would survive if he got fired out of a cannon. He'd get amnesia, and then he'd fucking, I don't know, kill God on his way out. Kill a god somewhere. He kills too many gods. Wait, 144 hertz. We have VSync on. HDR can stay off. Frame rate limit. Okay. Graphics, depth of field on, draw distance. Pretty sure I can set the majority of these to high or ultra. That's a good, I like that theory. Adel is crossing all of the continents and like killing every god he finds so that he can become God. But yeah, this looks like they really went out of their way to get co-op in here, so I might actually play that with Lucis. Okay, well, new game, I suppose. I'm going with hard. Yeah. Enable the additional footing function. This will add footholds in areas that are difficult to maneuver. Ah, that's fine. Various other functions can be modified. Baby.
At the moment of birth, each of us is as free as a bird, with not a single restraint tying us down. But with age come the varied shackles that bind, clipping away at our wings, feather by feather. In time, we long for a return to the freedom we once knew. But the truth is, we can return to those days whenever we so choose.
Adel Christin, excerpt from the Norman's Paradise Lost. Yeah, because after 2, he hasn't met back up with Dogi. So maybe this is how he meets Dogi again. Because that, I don't recall of that ever... Oh no, Dogi's already here!
Is this weather perfect or
Everybody.
what? The brisk ocean breeze, the wide open sea.
This is when him and
Feels like a
Dogi
new
actually
journey
become
on our
friends, like, fully,
I
though.
gotta say, I'm glad I took you up on your offer, Adel. Being stranded on Asteria for so long was really getting to me.
It looks good. I like the cell shading. I think that really helps the vibe. Okay. Glad I asked you to come.
I'm glad I asked you to come.
Oh my god.
Same. This has me even more pumped than all the way back when I first left my hometown.
Adel
It's
gonna
been a wild ride since then, but that
have
doesn't
full
make
voice
me any less
acting?
grateful to you.
That would kind of fuck me
I
up.
can hardly remember the last time I felt this chipper.
Adel, Dogi. So this is where you two were.
We give her a shit.
I never dared dream I'd get to see the actual ocean in person. Even now, it's difficult to believe a vessel this large is capable of floating upon its waves. What manner of sorcery is this?
I guess this is all one big culture shock for someone born and raised on Ys. Dr. Flare here is even giddier than me.
That I am. In my view, being on the surface instead of above it is a miracle in itself. To say nothing of the unprecedented chance it's given me to search for the original strain of Celcetan flower.
Celcetan flower? That's the name of a type of medicinal herb, right? It's native to the Great Forest on the Gallia-Hispani border or something.
Indeed it is. I couldn't very well rest on my heels after hearing that's where you two were headed. The prospect of seeing it in its natural habitat was ample reason to climb aboard.
Your get-up and go could put even Adel to shame. But be sure to mind your health, okay? At the rate you're going, you'll end up fainting in sheer bliss the second you stumble onto those flowers.
Well, frankly speaking, that scenario's all but guaranteed.
Well, we won't be arriving in Celceta for a long while yet. Might as well kick back a bit and enjoy the ride for now, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, this is a much better graphical style. This is like, I really enjoy this. Shining sun and clear blue skies as far as the eye can see. Couldn't ask for better sailing weather. You told me back when we first met that I'd be setting out on a trip with you like this. I'd have said you were full of it. And now we're still set and bound. Wonder what we'll find there. Part of a new adventure. Adventure, huh? The word's really starting to grow on me. I know I'm a bit too far along in my years to be getting this excited, but life since that day my homeland of East descended to the ground has been like a never-ending dream. Every single thing my eyes come across looks so fresh and beautiful. Has me feeling as though I were a child again. I get what you mean. And I, in turn, have come to understand yet another reason you set out on your journey. All clear to the south-southwest. Nothing sadder than all-day lookout duty. You suppose we're in Glian waters yet? I hear they've been in rife with pirates as of late. The family are on a pilgrimage. Lucky for us, the ship is nice and is very affordable. Wow, your hair is red! Did you and your friends come here? Rumors spoke of a mysterious island and its vicinity, blocked off by a never-ending storm. But when we made port there, the seas were as calm as could be. Perhaps it was just an unusual sunny day. The weather is quite a whimsical thing. You're looking to strike you rich in Celceta too? 3 cheers for the gold rush. This is our 3rd voyage on the new route. I just hope we've slipped through the cracks by now. A tricky current runs through this region, you see. No need to concern yourself. These passengers don't have a care in the world. Can't wait to get back to port and have a drink. This man seems to be the ship's captain. Now might be a good chance to strike up a conversation.
Ah, a passenger. Having a pleasant voyage, I hope? You appear to be a seasoned traveler for a boy your age.
I guess you could say that.
So my hunch was correct. This may be no surprise to you then, but we have some extraordinary sights coming up shortly.
Oh? What's that over there?
Mountains? No, wait. I think those are islands.
Attention all passengers. I am your captain, Victor LaSalle. Allow me to express my gratitude to you for sailing with us on the Adamas today. If you look to our left-hand side, you'll find Obelia Gulf, famous for its sprawling archipelago.
Babelia Gulf. Very nautical font.
This current bout of clear weather lets us
I
see
love
the myriad
that
patches of land, both large and
games
small,
will
that
commission
populate these waters.
like their own
It'll be
font.
quite some time yet.
Like to have an
before the
artist
ship
create their own
arrives at our
font. Like,
destination
what
in
a fun
Celceta.
thing to do.
So until
it's like
then,
remaking the
we invite
album.
you to bask in this scenic tapestry of blue seas and beauteous islands. Understood. Let's make haste.
My word! What a magnificent sight!
Obelia Gulf, huh? Sure doesn't disappoint. That reminds me, Adel. You said you were looking for a western archipelago before you came to Asteria, right? There any chance this might be... Whoa! Little close for comfort, don't you think? How's a guy supposed to take in the sights like this? Hey, Adel.
Pirates! Okay, wait, what's going on? What's fixed? Did something break?
Men, prepare to hunt. Behold thy foes with steady hearts. Fear not thy fate.
I might have
For
to
life
change
and
the
death
settings
are the
to
deities
windowed.
to decide. Those who fall with valor shall be ushered into their divine kingdom. Now,
Switch timed you out. You timed someone out by falling asleep. Lord. I know it's not the first time you've done that though, so.
Pirates!
So he did hire mercenaries.
You know you can turn your phone off if you're falling asleep.
Charge!
I'm not forcing you at gunpoint to be here. I'm forcing you at knife point. Not as serious.
All right. Thank you.
Oh? You another one of them mercs? Bit on the puny side, ain't he? Sure you know which way to hold that thing, little fella?
What a joke. The big lug behind him would be more worth our time.
Why are you attacking this ship?
Why else do you think? Everybody's gotta make a living one way or another. Enough chit-chat. Let's make this quick.
Alright, you rapscallions. I'm definitely gonna have to update that.
Damn it all! Rotten punk! You're in for it now!
You bumbling louts! How long does it take to handle one sellsword trying to play bodyguard?
Our fault, ma'am. The kid's a lot tougher than he looks.
Oh, really? Fine then. I'll take care of him myself.
Bring it on, ponytail.
Done saying your prayers? You're pretty skilled.
Whoa! Here it comes!
Whole lot of fuss for one small fry.
Okay, messages are going through, right? did you time? How did you time Liddy out 3 times in a row?
Try not to lose that red head of yours, kid.
Princess. I must ask that you stand down. That boy appears
princess?
to be no more than a passenger.
What?
We have already apprehended the captain. Right this way.
So those are pirates. This is my first time encountering them in the flesh.
Oh boy, we're in a real jam now. Ugh.
Captain Victor LaSalle. I thought we had an agreement. There's a toll for sailing these waters. And you promised never to skip out on it again.
Hold on a moment! This is the last time, I swear! Whatever you do, just let me live!
We both already know how this goes. Any room you had to parley was forfeit the minute you put those mercenaries on your payroll.
Stay your hand, boy. Those are no mere pirates. They're the Balta Sea Force.
Oh shit, she killed that guy. Ooh. Falcon Punch presents East End YSX. Very, very confusing title if you don't know about the Yeast series. Nordic. God, I really appreciate them doing cell shading. Because, like, if you're not going to be able to do hyper-realistic graphics, which I wouldn't want anyway from a Yeast game, stylize it, please. Yeah, Yeast 6, right on. Yeast XXX. Sure, all of those people are characters we will meet later on, but it just does seem like they're just showing me a bunch of random people right now. And then Dogi, of course. Very hunked up right now. No beard. No beard Dogi, young man Dogi. Rusveria Inn. Chapter 1. Karnak.
Woof! I'm stuffed. Guess good eats are a
He's a
given when
doggy
you
and he
set
said
them down by
wolf.
the ocean. The stuff you get further inland just doesn't compare to fresh seafood.
That aside, it would seem we're going to be stranded here for the time being.
Yeah. Who'd have guessed the Adamas was cruising through these waters illegally? Obviously, the captain already paid the ultimate price for that. But I hear they're even seizing his ship, as compensation for all those unpaid tolls.
It leads me to wonder what the story is behind this Balta Sea Force. To their credit, they did let Adel loose after determining he was merely a passenger.
Doesn't make those lugs any less high and mighty, though. If they look like pirates and plunder like pirates...
Like Normans, you mean?
Normans, you say?
They're a lawless people from the north with incredible seafaring know-how. Word is, they've looted their way not just here, but across the entire North Sea. Raiding towns, pillaging churches, kidnapping innocents. None of it is beneath a Norman, and the Balta Sea Force makes up just one faction among them.
Sounds like your typical pirates to me. How do they get away with it?
I was given to understand that the entire region of Glia fell under Roman imperial control.
Rumor has it that not even the Empire would dare to defy the Sea Force. The Normans have had an iron-fisted grip on Obelia Gulf for ages now. Some say that it spares us from suffering under Roman rule, but they don't speak for everybody.
Hey, did you hear about what happened to the Adamas?
I did.
Captain LaSalle was treading a dangerous line. He simply reaped what he sowed, if you ask me.
Won't argue with that. Still, it's hard not to feel for the guy. Those pirates had no right to waltz in like they owned these waters and demand a toll. Why should any of us have to play along with their made-up...
Shush! I can sympathize, but that sort of talk is best kept to yourself.
Oh, what did I do to deserve being born in Karnak, of all places?
I see what you mean. Doesn't sound like they get the warmest reception around here.
As would be the case in any town, though this one does seem to have its fair share of hardships. It does have its charms, yes. The bevy of islands we saw from the ship, for instance, were absolutely breathtaking.
Oh, yes, that's true. We locals are so used to the view that it often slips our minds.
That reminds me, Missy. These islands wouldn't happen to come with any unusual myths or lore, would they? Our little group's got a special interest in that sort of thing.
Is that your reason for traveling, maybe? I can't guarantee there's anything that'll live up to your expectations, but... let's see... Aha! If it's run-of-the-mill folktales you're after, I have just the one.
Really now? Do share.
Well, legends tell of what's known as the Sea King's Throne. The throne is said to be hidden away on one of the islands here in Obelia Gulf.
Your lower left, your lower right.
Supposedly, whoever
Lower up,
finds
your lower
and sits
down.
upon it will have their wishes granted.
Oh, that's some juicy stuff. How about it, Adel? This do anything for you?
I feel like this is a complete aside, but I do feel like real life lore is like, I don't know. As soon as you get to a certain age, the lore kind of stops or it slows down like exponentially. Like, I'm not getting a lot of lore anymore in my own life, but you know, from like until I was like 20, there was a lot of lore. Yeah, in my definition or my connotation of lore is that it's things that are important enough in like your history or in a specific history that it bears mentioning to tell someone about it. You know, like trying to think of a personal anecdote that I've shared, but you know, it's like when you change jobs. Like that's you know, you lore. You know, that's you adding a little bit to it. But working every day or, you know, doing your regular stuff at your job, and if you do 5 weeks without any major changes, there's no changes to your lore. Your LinkedIn is your lore page.
That's the spirit. We got plenty of time to kill, so what the hey?
Hold on a moment. It really is just a story.
Oh, what's the harm? Let them chase their dreams. That's what being young is all about. Heck, back when I was their age, I...
Forgive him. He's had a few ales too many, it seems. Say that throne really exists, though. What would you wish for, Rosalind?
Huh? me.
Yeah, good way to put it too, because I guess think about Adel's situation specifically is that apparently all of these stories come from his journals, and that it's like stuff that you would, if you wrote a book about yourself, would you write it in there?
Well, for our humble little business to prosper, of course. What else?
Brings a tear to my eye, it does.
Renee must be proud. It's easy to see why you're Rooseveri's poster girl.
Makes me want to spend 3 days and nights drinking this tavern down to its last drop. And I do it all with a smile. The more they rake in the cash, the happier Rosalind gets.
How sweet!
I think you've had quite enough for one day. Our apologies for bothering you, gentlemen.
Nah, it's all good.
Like they mentioned, my name is Rosalind. I'm the daughter of the owners. The three of you are going to be lodging with us tonight, right? If you have any issues during your stay, anything at all, just let me know.
Give me all I can need
You
already.
mean that story about the throne? You're really taken with it, aren't you? Well, I'd better get back to work. Relax and unwind as long as you need.
Such a capable young lady. Reminds me of Lilia back home.
By the way, Adel, I know this Sea King's throne is a big deal and all, but we got some other things to take care of first if we're sticking around. The travel funds we scrounged up were only enough to get us to Celceta.
Quite right. With that in mind, I plan to pay the local clinic a visit. Upon our arrival, I noticed a flyer that said they were recruiting medical practitioners.
Well, ain't that convenient? Doesn't really solve the issue for us two, though.
Are you youngsters in need of work?
Yeah. You got any leads?
Well, both the harbor and the town militia are hiring at the moment. The docks are always short on labor. I'm certain a brawny fellow such as yourself would be a welcome addition. And the red-haired lad is a swordsman, no? The militia's been on the hunt for temporary recruits, I believe.
No joke? That's great. Thanks for the tip.
Seems we have a few promising candidates.
Sure do. Let's get out there and follow up on them once we're done taking a load off.
Hey, prologue. I didn't think, man, Adel's art right there, it looks like he's like, I don't know, it looks weird. It's bizarre. Yeah, plan on taking a look around town. Great, Karnak's not that big a town, but there's plenty to see. It's been a thriving trade hub for a long time now, so we often get peddlers and foreign ships stopping by. Who knows, they might have some interesting stories to share with you. Well, that's happy news. We don't get a lot of travelers my age around here. I hope we can be great friends. Rose is a lovely girl, don't you think? She's the inn's pride and joy, not to mention one of its main draws. Sounds as though you've had a real stroke of bad luck. Try not to let it discourage you too much. Oh, she's walking straight into me. Serve up a bowl of soup with your dinner on the house. The fish caught here in Obelia Gulf is absolutely divine. To be perfectly honest, you can do much worse than having to stay here a while. Ha 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 ha. Where's the soup, old man? There.
All right, you two. This is where we split up for now.
Indeed. I'll be heading to the local clinic. I may just take a look around town as well, seeing as we're extending our stay.
Let's aim to meet back up around dinner time then. Adel, I'm guessing you're also gonna...
Me. Seek me.
Adel, you good?
There's a strange voice.
A voice? I didn't hear anything. Sure it wasn't just your imagination?
There's no shortage of noises out here. Perhaps you mistook one for somebody speaking to you.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. It's time to start scoping this place out. You probably plan to wander the streets a bit yourself before checking in with the militia, huh, Adel? Catch you both later, then.
Oh, what time is it? I feel like I'm already... Yeah, it's already 1 a.m. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll go to bed. I think that's probably a better idea. I'm just glad that I finished East 9 and that that I started East 10 because I'm excited to play it. I'm also very tired. So I hope that you have a good night, Liddy, and that you don't get trapped by pirates at any time. I don't know how that would happen, but, you know. Yeah. Definitely Monday, because that's, you know, that's the streaming days. But if not, if it was tomorrow, it would probably be around 8:30. But if I... Oh my god, I am... really hit a wall here with the tiredness, but... Yeah, Mondays and Tuesdays are when I usually try to start streaming around like 6:30 p.m.-ish. To, you know... Oh, you're live. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, that's like... Usually on all the other nights, I start streaming at like 9:30 to like 11:30. Like what I did now, where I started streaming at like, what, it was like 10:30, and then, or like 10:45, and then until 1. Those are the times where it's a little bit harder to want to get up the effort to read. But when I dedicate it on Mondays and Tuesdays, that's when it's usually a little easier for me to like think about it. Okay. Well, I will bid you adieu, and a good night. Sleep well.